Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start out by giving our praises, our honor, and our glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Yahweh being the true and powerful mighty name of who the word ignorantly calls God, Jehovah, Yahweh, or Ahaya. By Hashem means in the name. Yahweh Shai being the true and powerful mighty name of who the word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, Yeshua, Yeshua, or Yeshaya, and the Rakakadash is the Holy Spirit according to the ancient Paleo Hebrew tongue. I'd like to get double honors into the apostles and elders, the great millstone, who I've learned the truth of the Bible from. Peace, blessing, safety, and salutation unto the hopeful elect, to you believers and listeners out there that came back into the faith and obedience of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Much love and respect unto you brothers pushing Salakia. Much love and respect unto you brothers pushing this gospel in sincerity and truth, risking your lives and freedom now more so than ever. May Yahweh Bashim Yahushai continue to bless you in your households. And today's lesson, I want to go into how a one world government or a new world order has always, that's been something that's been, going on, that the wicked have been, the wicked and the heathen have been trying to achieve since the beginning of time. All right. And it's not going to come to pass. Okay. Until the kingdom of heaven, when because the true one world government is going to be in the kingdom of heaven under Yahweh Shai, under the nation of Israel, okay, which the nation of Israel consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Seminole Indians, West Indians, and Haitians. You have the Israelite foreigners who are likened unto the speckled bird, who look like the heathen nations, but their bloodline and lineage goes back unto Jacob. Okay, but it's like I'm gonna go into a few examples here in the scriptures on, heathen nations trying to push that one world government or the new world order. Okay, and I want to open up with Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 9. The thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. All right, so what Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is trying to do is no new thing under the sun by trying to put this new world order out here. Okay, and let's prove that. So let's go to the first book of the Bible, Genesis chapter 11 and verse 1. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said one to another, Go, let us make brick and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. And they said, Go, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And Yahweh came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men builded. And Yahweh said, Behold, the children, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they began to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. Go to, let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So Yahweh scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because Yahweh did confound the language of all the earth, and from thence did Yahweh scatter them abroad upon the face of the earth. Okay, and Babel just means confusion. Okay, and this is like the first instance of the whole world being under one rule, a one world government. Okay, and you see clearly Yahweh is not with that. Okay, because they had it in their mind that they wanted to be, that they wanted to take Yahweh down and try to, even though that's impossible, okay, but they still had that thought in the mind, and Yahweh, he pretty much ruined their plans, okay. He brought it to naught so that it wouldn't happen, okay. Another instance is here in the book of Daniel, chapter 3, verse 1. Nebuchadnezzar, the king, made an image of gold, whose height was 60 cubits, and the breadth therewith 6 cubits. He set it up in the plain of Dura, in the province of Babylon. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king sent to gather together the princes, the governors, and the captains, the judges, the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs, and all the rulers of the provinces, to come to the dedication of the image which Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. Then the princes, the governors, and the captains, and the judges, and the treasurers, and the counselors, the sheriffs, and all the rulers of the provinces were gathered together unto the dedication of the image that Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. And they stood before the image that Nebuchadnezzar had set up. Then a herald cried aloud, "To you it is commanded, O people, nations, and languages, that at that at what time you hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, dulcimer, and all kinds of music, ye fall down and worship the golden image that Nebuchadnezzar the king has set up. And whoso falleth not down and worship shall the same hour be cast into the midst of a burning fiery furnace." Okay. Therefore, at that time, when all the people heard the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and all kinds of music, all the people, the nations, and the languages fell down and worshiped the golden image that Nebuchadnezzar had set up. Okay. And that's pretty much what they're trying to do. Okay. They're trying to get us to worship what they want us to worship, which is the beast system. Okay. They're trying to get, mainly the Israelites to stray away, okay, and keep us away from Yahweh Bashim Shai, which is our power source. Okay. And this is the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and we knew, and we, you should know, if you don't read this chapter, that they refused to bow down to the image, okay, and they got cast into the burning fiery furnace, but Yahweh Shai was with them, and they would, no harm came to them, and that's the same way that that's gonna, it's gonna be like be to Slakia. That's the same way. That's the same thing that's going to happen to the elect. Okay, the elect of the nation of Israel is not going to take the MOTB, because the MOTB is likened unto this golden image. Okay, if you take that RFID CHIP, all right, that's like you bowing down and making Esau Edom your God. Okay, and that's the highest level of idolatry. Okay. Another instance, let's go to Daniel, the 6th chapter. Let's go to verse 5. Well, verse 6. Well, let's start at verse 5. Then said these men, "We shall not find any occasion against this Daniel, except we find it against him concerning the law of his God." All right. And these devils know that. Okay. They know that because they know we're not supposed to be putting no cuttings in our flesh and all that. But, the simple of our people, okay, 2/3, they don't know that. And they love this world so much that they're going to do whatever it takes to stay relevant and, keep this world going. Okay, verse 6. Then these presidents and princes assembled together to the king and said thus unto him, King Darius, live forever. All the presidents of the kingdom, the governors and the princes, the counselors and the captains have consulted together to establish a royal statute and to make a firm decree that whosoever shall ask a petition of any god or man for 30 days, save of thee, O king, he shall be cast into the den of lions. So pretty much they say if any man ask for, pray unto their God or ask for help, lucky of any man except for King Darius, they're going to get cast into the den of lions. Okay. Now, O king, establish this decree and sign the writing that it may be changed according to the law of the Medes and Persians, which altereth not. Okay, so here it is. You see, okay, there's three different accounts where they made unrighteous decrees, okay, trying to trap up Jake. All right, trying to trap us up to get us to go against Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Okay, and they're gonna try it again. Okay, they're gonna push draconian measures to try to get people. They're going to get people to bend to their will. All right, but the elect won't. The Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai is going to put a firm, strong spirit on the elect to not bend to these damn devils. Okay, they're gonna push unrighteous decrees, make it mandatory. That because at first they're gonna try to do it subtly. Make it seem like it's an option. They're gonna play on people's flesh. You can do X, Y, and Z with it. Okay, make it seem like it's convenient, and then with the germ scare and all that, and the pestilence and all that, that's really gonna make people do it. Because it's gonna be contact free. Okay, but we are not ignorant to Satan's devices. Okay, we know the end goal of what these devils are trying to do. And here it is. We're trying to warn you people. Okay, but y'all not going to listen. This is First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 41. Another account. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. Okay, don't that sound familiar like Genesis 11? All right. And everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. And the whole world is going to be on this system. Okay, on this digital system. Yeah, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. For the king had sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah that they should follow the strange laws of the land. And they know that if they disconnect us from our power source, they can have their way with us. And forbid burnt offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane the Sabbath and festival days, and pollute the sanctuary and holy people, set up altars and groves and chapels of idols, and sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean beasts. That they should also lead their children uncircumcised and make their souls abominable with all manner of uncleanliness and profanation. Okay, and that's pretty much by you taking this MOTB. Okay, you're gonna make your soul abominable unto Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, and we know abominations are with a wicked, filthy act. Okay, to the end that they may forget the law and change all the ordinances, and that's what they want. They want total control over the minds of the people. Okay, that's what it all boils down to. And whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king, he said he should die. Okay, and some people are going to be put to death for not taking it. Okay, we're going to have martyrs. People are going to get locked up. All right, or ostracized from society. Okay, it all has to play out like this. Okay, but the end goal that Yahweh Shem Shai is not gonna let it. He gonna let Esau get his feet wet a little bit, but then after that, he gonna take him down. This is 2 Maccabees 6 and verse 1. Not long after this, the king sent an old man of Athens to compel the Jews to depart from the laws of their fathers and not to live after the laws of their God, and to pollute also the temple in Jerusalem and call it the temple of Jupiter Olympius, and that in Garzium of Jupiter, the defender of strangers, as they did desire that dwell in the place. The coming in of this mischief was sore and grievous to the people, for the temple was filled with riot and reveling by the Gentiles who dally with harlots, and had to do with women within the circuit of the holy places, and besides that, brought in things that were not lawful. The altar was also filled with profane things which the law forbidded. Neither was it lawful for a man to keep the Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew. And in the day of the king's birth every month they were brought by bitter constraint to eat up the sacrifices, and when the fast of Bacchus was kept, the Jews were compelled to go in procession to Bacchus carrying ivy. Moreover, there went out a decree to the neighbor cities of the heathen by the suggestion of Ptolemy against the Jews, that they should observe the same fashions and be partakers of their sacrifices. And whoso would not conform themselves to the manners of the Gentiles should be put to death. Then might a man have seen the present misery. Okay? And this is coming in the world again. Okay? Because once this system is set up all around the world, because it's being set up right now, they're going to, because what do you think they have these summits and all these, and these meetings and all that? Okay, they're trying to get this. They're trying to get this jump started, man. Okay, they're trying to kick this thing off. All right, because they know that their time is running short, and they're trying to do all that they can to get this, going. These devils want to see this new world order. This is Isaiah 10:1. Warn to them that decree unrighteous decrees and that right grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy, who is the needy, the Israelites, from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. All right. And what will ye do in the day of visitation, and in the desolation which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for help, and where will ye leave your glory? Okay, so woe unto these devils, all these governors, not just Esau, Edom, but all heathen nations. Woe unto them, okay, for what they're trying to do. All right, this is Job chapter 5 and verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that they cannot perform their enterprise. And I like how let me get this in the NLT, because I like how it's written. Okay, this is Job 5 and 12 in the NLT. He frustrates the plans of schemers, so the work of their hands will not succeed. They will not succeed in their new world order. All right, it's not going to happen. No matter how hard they try and what they do, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is not going to let you fulfill it all the way. This is Job 20 and 23. When he is about to fill his belly, when he's about to get his new world order, and at 100% or close, not even, we don't know. But when he's about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Okay, so he's gonna get a few million people chipped. All right, but his new world order is not going to be 100% fulfilled. Thus says the Lord, thus says the Holy Bible. Okay? So this was like a quick little brief lesson showing you that this new world order system that they're trying to put in place, they've been trying to, do this all throughout history. And every time, they tried, they didn't prosper. Okay? How will always pull that table from underneath them while they were eating. Okay? And the same thing is going to happen this time. When they think that they're about to, come down the way they about to come down, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah is going to hit them with the okie doke. All right? So stay strong in the faith and keep pushing. I pray and hope that this lesson was edifying, giving our praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash, giving double honors unto the apostles and elders, a great millstone who have learned the truth of the Bible from. And peace, blessing, safety, and salutation unto the hopeful elect and to you believers and listeners out there that came back into the faith and obedience of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, and a Bible Ball. Shalom.